Okay, in this next video, I'm going to show you some simple ways to use Amazon.com to find some hot and incredible niches to go into. And so this is very simple to use, so I'm going to jump right into it. So again, the first step is to go to Amazon.com. And once you're at Amazon.com, we're going to browse under Shop All Departments, and we're just going to look under Electronics and click on all electronics. You could do this for any category that you see out there, but I just have elected to use electronics. Now up here at the top, you should typically see where it says best sellers. Now you can also get to the best sellers category by going to Google and just typing in Amazon.com best sellers. So I'm just going to go here and I'm just going to click here on best sellers under electronics. So now it shows up best sellers in electronics. Now this is a great way to find hot niche markets in Amazon. So as we see here, you can just scroll down, and these are the hottest items in electronics. So we could scroll down here and look for particular trends like multiple products. Like for example, we see the GPS unit shows up here multiple times in the top 10 and even into the top 20 results. The GPS shows up, so that would identify that that's a very hot niche within electronics. Further, you can see that there's multiple digital cameras that keep showing up, and that would also indicate the digital cameras are hot. And beyond that, you would also notice that the iPod continues to show up. So that item, as we know, is extremely popular, and so that item is going to continue to pop up. And so you can just keep going through here and seeing different niches you can tap into, and you can search the top 100 particular hot products within Amazon. Now, one other thing you can do is, let's say you want to start a digital camera site and you want to know what the best-selling digital cameras are on Amazon.com. Now, they provide this tool for their visitors, but I like to use it for niche research. So we see here the number one camera is the Canon PowerShot camera, and you see here that the top three digital cameras sold happen to be Canon digital cameras. And in fact, the top four of the top five are Canons, and we see here there's even more Canon digital cameras. So Canon kind of has a huge tap on the market. So that we may want to look into starting a site about Canon digital cameras, or you maybe want to start a digital camera review site where you review each of these particular, markets. So that is one other option as well. Now you can also come over here and you could look for under any category best sellers of any category. So this could be best selling beauty products. This could be best selling movies, just other ways to find hot niche markets. You could even go down to hair care, the best selling hair care products if you want to start a hair care site. So this is a lot of fun because you can tap into almost any niche market. But we're going to jump back into electronics, and I want to show you another really awesome strategy for tapping into the power of Amazon.com. So we're back here on the electronics page, and you see here where it says hot new releases. So you could just click on that, and this could be a great opportunity for you to come in. This is updated hourly, and it could tell you some new products that have recently come out. These are hot new and future releases. So this particular product was available September 8th, so it's fairly new. This particular product, November 13th. So it's a great way to find products that are pretty new to the market so that you could be one of the first people to start promoting them. And so it's a lot of fun because you get the opportunity to promote before everyone else notices. And so this is another awesome resource to leverage. So we also see here the most gifted items. These are the items that most people are giving in the electronics niche. So most people are giving away the Kindle, and this happens to relate very similar to the best-selling items, the most gifted items does, but you can still find a little difference here. And this would be the most gifted items. You can also look for the most wished for items, the items that people want the most. And notice it's slightly different order, but they are similar products in the electronics category. You could also click here on movers and shakers and get an idea of the items that have grown in ranking. Like sales of the Kindle have grown 300%. Sales of the um, this digital camera has grown 293% over the short span. And so this could tell you, okay, this is a rising niche. Maybe I should look into this particular product to promote. Further, we can go back here to bestsellers, and I'm just showing you from a top level viewpoint of electronics. Now you can dig deeper and go right in here to, let's say, electronics. You could go and dig deeper and look at, for example, office electronics. And under office electronics, you would find that the HP DeskJet F4280 all-in-one printer is the best printer, the most popular item on Amazon. And so that tells you Amazon gets so much traffic, so that is a good indicator that other sites, and if you had a site around that, it's a great indicator that that is a hot niche. So then you could go to Google AdWords keyword tool, you could use a word tracker keyword tool, and you could find other niches within that niche, within that particular product. Now I keep seeing Canon coming up in the electronic category. So maybe it's indicating that maybe you should look into starting a site about Canon. You could talk about Canon electronics if you wanted to. And, go into detail about Canon products. That's an idea. You could even go as deep as, the most popular um, scanners, most popular scanners on Amazon.com. They'll tell you the best sellers in scanners. They would even tell you hot new releases in scanners. So if you had a scanner website, you could identify the most recent releases for scanners. This is amazing information because of how detailed you can actually get. So this is a hot way to tap into the power of a great site like Amazon.com. So it should be very simple for you to identify some hot niche markets just within Amazon.com.